West here, CICHLIDMAN09. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy December, Christmas month. Getting pretty excited. Today's Monday, which means it's another time for a CICHLIDMAN09 Asks episode. First things first, I want to apologize for not getting out some fish room updates in the last couple of weeks. Weekends have been a little busy. The next one, this week, I promise we're going to get one up. You guys maybe should see a little bit of a difference in some fish. Who knows? But today's Monday, so we're going to stick with doing CICHLIDMAN09 ASKS. I was actually going to do a fish room update, but we're going to stick to it. And I've got a pretty awesome question for the YouTube community. Welcome, all new subscribers, old subscribers, friends, family, whoever's watching this. Thanks for joining me. Happy holidays, by the way. Happy holidays. Hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving, those of us in the United States. Spending time with family, that's what it's really all about. That's about it. Let's get to it. So, our question for today is, I believe I mentioned it last week, Dream Aquarium. I believe the title down there is going to be Big Old Bold Dream Aquarium. I want to know your guys' Dream Aquarium, that tank that if you could have one tank, but it could be basically any tank you wanted it to be, what would it be? What would you do with it? And I'm not going to say unlimited resources, but like, let's make this as wild as possible, as imaginative as possible, no holds barred. I want to see what your guys' dream aquarium would be in terms of, you know, if you could set up the ultimate tank, one tank, dimensions, what would be in it, whatever, as general as you want, as specific as you want. I've said that stuff before. I just want your comments, and I just want to know what's inside your YouTube brain. And maybe there might be some similarities between some of you guys out there. For me, this is my part, so don't write yours yet. Listen to me. For me, it'd probably be somewhere in the range of, and I'm not going to go too outlandish because I want this to be something that eventually I'll be able to do. Somewhere in the range of 12, 14, 15 feet long, probably dimensions 4 foot deep, 3 foot tall. Somewhere in the 1,000-gallon plus range. And I know that that's a bit of a reach, but I want this to be something that I eventually will do. Probably, let's say 12 by 4 by 3. I believe that's right about 1,000 gallons. And I want to do a biotope tank. I believe I mentioned, it might have been last week, I can't remember exactly what I do for these topics anymore. The week after. Yeah, I think I did. I want it to be a biotope tank, which means I want to take a segment of nature and put it in my house, put it in my aquarium, and just pull out all the stops, 3D background, and basically what I mean by biotope, if you don't know what that means, you're basically taking a bunch of fish that in nature would coexist, and you know, making as close to a natural habitat as possible, having fish that would coexist in nature, all in one aquarium. There's 3 different ones that I would really like to do. One would be a Nicaraguan biotope, with all those amphilophus. You got your Nicaraguensis. Of course, there's going to be a dovine in there somewhere. You know, all those fish that can be found in those Great Lakes in Nicaragua. Boom, that's one tank. Another one would be a South American biotope, and would be very heavy on the Cacatea genus, Umbis, Spectabilis, Myerside, Cross-eye. Basically just go wild with that. And I'm not trying to go in too specific in terms of like a specific body of water, like if I took the Rio Magdalena or whatever. These are more general than anything else, but general slash specific. General slash specific, where, and then the other one would be a Mexican biotope, which I think would be the funnest one to do, probably the most colorful, where you could throw in your Vieja Paranitropolis, your Therichthys species, even your Cyclosoma species, some of those like your Salvini, Solanum, Beani, and really try and find something that would just absolutely look literally like I just removed it right out of the river and stuck it into an aquarium. That's something that would absolutely enjoy doing in terms of a dream aquarium. If I could have all 3 of those just boom, 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 side by side, that'd be fantastic, awesome. Definitely something that I would love to work towards someday and just have like those dream setups Of course, filtration, sump filtration. I'm not going to filter that tank by air. Probably do some nice LEDs. And I think the tanks would be builds. I would really love to just, you know, have them be build, maybe a concrete frame like you've seen in Catch-22 TCH's videos, Trace's videos, his big 1,400 gallon tank. Concrete build with maybe some glass sheets or acrylic. I don't know which one I would do. But, you know, then there is the option of spending, I don't know what a tank that size would probably $5,000 on a tank like that. You could probably make a tank that size for easily half that cost, if not less. But yeah, something like that. Biotope, big, monstrous, having a bunch of fish in there, very much a community setting, but fish that from the same region that would be found in the same bodies of water in nature. Like I said, I want to just remove a piece of nature and just stick it in my aquarium and then just let it go. Let all the fish pair off and spawn and do this and that. It of course would be heavily hardscaped with, you know, rocks and tree branches and, you know, plants, and I would slope it. You guys can hopefully get inside my brain. It makes me excited just thinking about something like that. But you know, that's something that definitely I would like to do. But what's more important, like I always say, always, I want your comments below. Now this is an awesome topic. So if this video gets 500 views, unless you're watching it 5 times, which if you are, thank you, I want to see a bunch of comments down below, a bunch of likes. Let me know if you like the video. If you're new to my videos, click that subscribe button. I've got 3 videos I produce a week, even though the last 2 weeks I've only done 2. One video is this one, the CICHLIDMAN09 ASKS, where I pose the YouTube community a question. Second one is a quick fact, fast fact video. I've been doing a series on the Southern Delight foods. This stuff right here, great stuff. I was actually going to do a fish room feeding. I might just throw that in at the end just to give you guys something to look at. But maybe I'll feed Fatso over here. But and then at the end of the week we're going to do a fish room update where I'm just going to kind of walk you guys through the tanks and just let you know how the fish have been doing. That's more of a laid back video, not really a whole lot of direction towards them, but you know, you guys really seem to like those. I've got some awesome ideas for some new videos that I'm going to be making. Gotta wait until I get the ideas right because I want to do these videos right. So if you're not subscribed to me now, please do so, because I've got some fun stuff that, not necessarily in the near future, maybe the next couple weeks, but in the future for my channel, we're going to be doing some very fun stuff. Hopefully bring you guys a lighter side of the hobby. I've got some really cool ideas for some videos like that. And you know, try and bring something to the YouTube community that hasn't necessarily been done yet. But very excited about that. There's a bunch of links in the description below to the Aquatic Support Systems Facebook page. Go like the page. Those guys sponsor me. They sponsor my channel, Southern Delight Fish Foods. That's why I talk about this stuff, because I believe in it and I promote it. For those guys, Mike and Conway, go support those guys. Get your loved ones some fish food for Christmas. I don't know, whatever. And subscribe to all the YouTube channels in the bottom. And like I said, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. Like I said, 3 videos a week. Hope you guys liked the video today. We'll see you on Wednesday. That's our Fast Fact video, where we'll be talking about one of those Southern Delight foods so we can get through those and get on to some more fast facts that aren't necessarily about fish food. But as always, thanks for watching. And let's feed Hulk for you. How about that? We'll feed Hulk. Let's see. Which one are we going to choose? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. He gets growth. Okay. Growth. It's like a 3mm pellet. Got my handy dandy measuring spoon. I believe this is a ½ teaspoon. Following the measuring spoon. Following the measuring spoon. Come here, bud. You hungry? Now I'm going to sit back a little bit because he likes to splash when he comes up and eats. And of course, as soon as I throw food in there we go. He usually is super aggressive and just goes up and splashes. But very subdued feeding today. If you don't like this video for this fish, I don't know what else I can do. Check him out. Alright, YouTube. Thanks for watching. As always, we'll see you next time. See you Wednesday. And time for the outro. Right